Hi, Mustafa. Okay,
Hi.
hi. Welcome everybody to another English class here on Verbling.com. My name is Lisa, and I'm one of the English teachers here at Verbling. And in this hour, we're having a speaking class. So if you already made a reservation for this class, you can use it now. You always have the first 2 minutes to use the reservation. But if you want to join us, you want to practice your English, and you don't have a reservation, then just wait until you see the join class button. It'll be up there at the top above the video here. This is a live streaming class. It's going to be for 1 hour, and we're going to be using the whole hour to speak. So welcome, you guys. Welcome. Hi, Roa. How are you?
How are you, Lisa? I'm
I'm,
fine. How are
I'm
you?
great. Yeah. Good to see you
Good.
again.
Me too.
All right. Awesome. And Mustafa, how are you doing today?
I am doing good. Thanks for asking.
Okay. So you guys remind me, Mustafa, you're in Iraq?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. How's it going over there?
it's going well actually.
Okay, good.
Can't say in my city it's going good.
In your
I'm good.
city, it's good. All right, that's important. Okay, good. And what time is it there?
It is 11 p.m.
Oh, okay, 11 p.m. So I'm in Washington State, so it's 1 o'clock for me. So you're 10 hours ahead of me. All right. And Roa, remind me where you're from. Is it Egypt?
I'm from Egypt, yes.
Egypt, yeah, right. Okay, good. And is it also 11 o'clock there now?
No, it's 10
Oh,
p.m.
just 10. Oh, okay. All right. Good. And how's Egypt these
It's
days?
very good.
Yeah?
Very good. Yes.
Nice. Is
Yeah.
the, is the weather getting a little cooler nowadays?
Yes. Yes. Especially in night.
At night? Uh-huh.
Yes, at night it's colder than in the morning.
Sure. Okay. What's the temperature like during the day?
Between 29 and 25 at night.
Okay. Still
Mhm.
kind of warm.
Yes. A little.
Yeah. What's it like in Iraq right now, Mustafa, though? Is the temperature also going down?
Yeah, it's going down, but it's about maybe 30 degree.
Oh, it's still hot.
Yeah, yeah, still hot. 35, 30.
Yeah. That's still hot, compared to where I live, where let's see what the weather is right now. Today, right now, it's about 12 degrees Celsius. So
Good.
it's it's nice. It's not too cold, not too hot. It's nice.
Good.
Okay, and Alex. Hi, Alex. How are you?
Hello, I'm doing well.
All right. Welcome. And Alex, where are you calling from?
I'm from Russia, from St. Petersburg.
Oh, from St. Petersburg. Nice. Wow, what's the weather like there? Probably a lot different than in Egypt and Iraq.
Definitely, it is about 3 minus Celsius degree.
Woo! Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, and a little bit snowing outside.
Oh, already getting snow. Okay.
Yeah,
Is that typical of this time of year, or is that early?
I think that it is typical, but
Okay.
more often it is it is more often to get snow in November actually instead October.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
I was waiting the snow in a week or so, but yesterday it was the first snow here.
Oh, okay. Little surprise, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, welcome, you guys. We did have a bunch of reservations, but excuse me, you never know who's going to show up on Verbally. So the good thing is that the teacher's always here. So we always show up and we're ready to teach the class. And then as students, you guys have flexibility to come and go as you like. So there might be people out there who are going to join us in a few minutes, which is fine. If you want to join, you can join a class at any time. It's nice if you can come to the beginning, but everybody has busy lives, and so you can take advantage of the service, Verbling, anytime. So that's pretty cool. All right. So, oh, hi, Alexandra. Mine is 15. Alexandra is also in a different part of Russia. And, oh my gosh, Siberia, yes. Wow, okay. Well, so what I have for us is I have 5 questions. We could add some more. I just keep adding more. They're kind of what I've been calling like random questions because they're not just about one topic. So sometimes I do speaking classes that are just about one topic, one conversation topic, but I've been doing these lately and people seem to really like them. And it's a way for you to practice, you know, using your vocabulary about different topics, not just one specific topic. So let's just start, and if other people join us or if there are people in the Verbling chat that want to comment, that's okay too. All right, so the first question is, do you think there is life on other planets? And of course you could just say yes or no, but part of the speaking class is to get you to speak. So the idea would be to explain why. Why do you think there is, or why do you think there isn't? Would you like there to be? So you can say a little bit more when you're answering the questions. And because right now at least we only have 3 people in the class, you have lots of time to talk. Usually, you know, if we have 6 or 7 or 8 or more people, I tell people to just keep it to like, you know, 2 or 3 minutes, but we have more time, so you guys are going to get a lot more talking in, so that's really good. So Roa, why don't we start with you? What do you think? Do you think there could be life on other planets? Maybe life you can interpret in different ways. Life could be just like some bacteria, you know, different types of small life forms, or people like us, something like humans or animals or something. What do you think?
I don't think that there is life on other planets because I think until now no inventions about another life.
Yeah.
And if there is, also they found some reasons to make this life impossible on other planets. So no, I don't think so.
So basically, from what we know, we haven't found anything yet, and from what we know so far about other planets, life can't really exist because the conditions are like too hot or too cold or something like that, right?
Right.
Yeah. So sometimes when you guys are talking, I like to just make sure I check in with you to make sure I understood you correctly, and it's also a way to feed back to you another way of saying what you said. So it's kind of a practice. So good. What do you think, Mustafa? Do you think there could be life on other planets?
Until now, actually, as I noticed, maybe there is no life on other planets, but we don't know. Maybe in future they found the scientific people find something maybe on other planets. We don't know actually, but until now there is no like solid truth or something prove that there is a life on other planets. As I know.
Yes, right. As far as we know, we don't know. Yeah, I'm going to show you this picture. This is a picture that I've seen before, and it's interesting because you know, it's kind of showing us in a graphic form, like this is where we are, you know, and we are the only, you know, so-called intelligent life in the whole universe, and there's all this other possibility. So it seems like there should be some possibility out there, but in fact we haven't been able to find it yet. So Alex, what do you think? Do you think there could be something there, or no?
I think that some kind of life is there definitely, but of course it is not human. So I think that circumstances, air and other things are pretty the same as on Earth. So for some kind of life, it is okay. Maybe insects or some kind of animals, and also scientists don't prove that any real like human beings exist on other planets. I think yes, but it is not like ours. Someone not like ours.
So that's really an interesting thing to think about too, because maybe there could be something alive, but it wouldn't be like us. Like it wouldn't look like us.
Maybe aliens.
Aliens, yeah, that's the word that we use to describe other types of people. But it's interesting when you think of something like the movie Star Wars, and you know, the kind of the creatures that they came up with in their minds, you know, the artists and stuff, they created these different types of creatures that some were humans and then others were more robotic and some were, you know, like a mixture of different types of forms and things. Like, does that make you think that it could be like that, or do you think that's just silly, like just imagination, you know? What do you think, Alex?
I believe that it could be. Because nobody knows actually what.
Right, it's an unknown.
What kind of creatures could be, but if people live on planet Earth, so maybe someone could live on other planets. Why not?
Yeah, why not? Well, it is interesting when you think of, you know, this type of thing being possible, because when you look at some of our animals on Earth, they're pretty wild and crazy looking too. You know, like some fish and things that live in the sea, they look wild. So maybe. Yuki, hi Yuki.
Hi.
How are you?
Hi. Fine. How is it going?
It's going good, thanks.
Good.
So, what do you think, Yuki? We just are starting off. I just have these questions, and number one was, do you think there is life on other planets? What do you think?
As a representative of dark side, I can say that there is other planet where.
Are you a Sith Lord?
No, I'm not an emperor. I'm just I'm usually soldier. Yes.
Okay.
So I think there is a universe is very large. So there is no surprising if there is a planet where intelligent life being live.
Yeah.
Only problem is that there are very few possibility to meet to intelligent existence. So we live very far from each other. So maybe it's very difficult to make a contact with them. So even there is no worth to travel so long distance to see aliens.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Right. Yeah, that seems to be the most difficult thing, is to figure out how to travel those huge distances. We can't even really imagine, you know, how far that is away. It's light years, you know. We can't even imagine that. Yeah.
sometimes it takes some generation to travel to and get to the another planet where situated far from us. So
Right. Yeah. It's not like
universe
just
is too
discovering
large.
another country. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing to think about. I don't know. It's it's wild how big and huge the universe is.
Yeah.
Yep. But I think I would have to agree with you, Yuki. It seems possible. Like how it just seems possible. I don't know, but maybe we'll never figure it out, but it seems possible just because it seems crazy to think that we would be the only planet that could exist with human life. Yeah.
And even alien exist, it's possible that they are quite different from us.
Sure. Yeah, that's true.
Appearance, way of thinking, culture, yes.
Food.
So I can't imagine what contact have to made.
How to make contact, yeah.
How we can contact with them, how we can talk to them. Yeah.
Like, yeah. All right. Okay, well, coming back to Earth, and now we went out into the universe. Coming back to Earth, Roa, what is one of your favorite things to do on the weekend? What do you like to do when you have a break?
Okay, first watching TV, TV, take enough sleeping.
Yeah. Sleeping is key.
All the day.
Yeah.
Almost all the day. And I take English courses, especially by Verblink.
Yeah.
I attend a lot of courses.
Nice.
Also. That's it.
Roa, are you a student or do you work during the week?
No, I didn't work in the weekend.
No, during the week, do you work or do you study?
No, work.
And
I am art teacher.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and in the weekend I study English.
Oh, okay, great. All right, awesome. And Mustafa, what about you? What do you like to do on the weekend?
Actually, I just graduated from university, so the life in holiday is different from the university, or you have work. Maybe you'll have a different plan if you are still working. For me, actually, I am still looking for a job. And now, in these days, actually, in the weekend, I try also to recover my English or try to reread the English material, and also I'm trying to watch some movie or practice some different activity. Sometimes I want to chill out or relax for a few time, because you know the all stress in the weeks make you like boring. So yeah, it's time to relax. And even if I don't work, so maybe the weekend is not that mean for me, or it mean I set up like a weekend day for me, so like off day. So
an off
if
day, yeah.
Take maybe classes on maybe 5 day, and leave like 2 day or even sometimes one to relax or chill out.
Yeah. What in Iraq, do you have the weekend on Friday and Saturday?
Yep.
Yeah.
So today it's my weekend actually, but
weekend already. Okay.
yeah.
Roa, what about in Egypt? Is it on Friday and Saturday or Saturday and Sunday?
Some companies or work there have Friday and Saturday, and some other works give Friday and Sunday.
Oh, okay. All right, good. Hi there, Alexandra.
Hi.
We have the insomniacs in Russia. Are you staying warm?
I am. Well, actually, I'm not the only insomniac here
I
because,
know.
as far as I know, Yuki stays up till 5 a.m. or
Oh
something.
my gosh. I know.
Or maybe he wakes up early because.
We don't really know what goes on at Yuki's house. So Yuki or Alexandra, did you not want to answer the life on other planets? What did you think about that?
Me?
Yeah.
About life on other planets?
Yeah. You came in after we finished that question.
Sure there is. There
Sure.
should be.
There's
Yeah.
gotta be something. All right, so let's go back to Earth. So what do you like to do on the weekend? And what are you going to do on a weekend when it's minus 15 degrees outside?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm just slogging through my exam preparation materials.
Oh, which exam?
LSAT?
Oh, wow. Okay, working on your thinking skills.
Logic. Yeah.
Yes. Wow, awesome. That's great. When are you going to take it?
In December.
Okay, good. So you're busy then.
Yeah, I'm
On the
very busy.
weekends.
I'm busy from dawn to dusk.
And beyond.
And beyond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're busy from night to night, probably. You're like awake in the night. Okay.
I don't know why, but the first thing which comes to mind is like, Walking Dead.
The Walking Dead, yeah. Well, the researchers tell you that it's very important to get enough sleep, especially before a test. So make sure you get plenty of sleep while you're studying because the brain's working hard. It uses a lot of energy. All right. Let's see, Alex. What do you like to do on the weekend?
On the weekends, I enjoy being lazy as possible.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I play with my children because they don't give me any other chances to do anything else. And sometimes we go somewhere in park or in entertainment places, and sometimes I'm reading something, watching videos on the internet. I don't have TV, so I don't watch TV at all. All news I get from the internet.
Yeah.
So just relaxing and nothing more.
Okay, nice. Yeah, I think that's kind of the idea for the weekend is to relax, especially if you work or if you're studying during the week. Alex, what do you do for a job?
I work as a software test engineer, and I arrive at home about 11 p.m. So on weekdays, everyone in my family already sleep when I arrive.
Yeah.
And we meet each other only on weekends.
Wow, that's a tough schedule. Yeah.
Yes, I like to sleep more in the morning and to go at work at 12 maybe. So,
okay.
yeah.
So you like to sleep in, we say. Yeah. Okay. And let's see. Some people had joined us, but they dropped out. If you guys want to try again, just refresh your page. I'm not sure if there are some connection problems. But Raul, hi Raul, welcome. Raul, are you there? I think you're typing, but I don't hear you speaking. Okay, Yuki, what about you?
I think sleeping is very good. It's It looks like a Nirvana, maybe.
Yeah,
Yes,
in
I
Nirvana.
like. When I was
You
sleeping, I feel happy most
feel
of all.
happy sleeping, yeah?
Yes, but if I awake, I like to watch the serial
Mm-hmm.
like Desperate Housewives.
Desperate Housewives, yeah.
Uh, eating potato chips
Potato
and
chips.
drinking Coca-Cola
Uh-huh.
sometimes. Yes. So
Right.
couch potato is one of the best things to spend our time on the weekend.
But you also have to teach on the weekend, isn't that right?
Yes, unfortunately, weekend is for me quite a busy season,
Yeah.
so busy time. So
It's not really your weekend per se.
yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, do you get the whole week off though, and just work on the weekends?
Yes, for me, yes, weekdays is like a weekend.
Oh, nice.
So, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Raul, did you fix the problem?
Yes, I think I fixed the trouble.
Great. Awesome. So we are actually just on the number 2 there. So what is one of your favorite things to do on the weekend?
I would like to go with my friends out, and two, I love to do a little lazy because the weekend is for rest.
Yeah.
But I prefer stay with my friends, have a drink, and enjoy with my friend because I don't see them on weekdays. I prefer to see them.
Yeah. Well, what do you do during the week? Do you have a job or are you a student?
I'm working during the weekdays. I'm working for the social welfare here in Spain. I only work since Monday to Friday. The weekend is sacred for me.
Yeah. Okay, good. You need the weekend to rejuvenate. Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, I think that everybody agrees. Okay, number 3 says, do you think of yourself as a risk taker, so somebody who likes to take risks, try new things, even if they're a little bit risky or scary or dangerous, or do you think of yourself as a person who is more cautious, like you don't try dangerous things? So what do you think, Roa? How do you think of yourself?
I think I'm not a risk taker. No. I can't take quick decisions or when I face something new.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna mute you, Raul. There was some noise. Okay, go ahead, Raul.
When I face something new and I don't know what is it, I stand to understand it, then think.
Yeah.
So I can't make quick decisions.
So you take your time before you jump into something new.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh. So have you ever done something that you thought was kind of risky, like maybe it was a little bit scary for you or something, and you tried it anyways, or no?
Yes. One day I traveled by bus from my city to another new city to visit my friends. So, and I didn't like to travel with bus.
Yeah.
I like to travel by train. So it's a risk for me to do that.
Sure. Yeah. Taking a risk. That's a good point. Sometimes we think of it just like extreme sports or something like that, but you could also interpret it to mean anything that would be new or different to you that gives you like a little challenge, so kind of risky for yourself. So, yeah. Let's see, Mustafa, what about you? What do you think you are, a risk taker or a more cautious type of person?
you can say I am a risk taker. So I love like to be in situation where I am uncertainty with things. So
Uh-huh.
for example, I'll give you an example.
Yeah,
For
great.
example, when I went last time to like travel to USA,
Mm-hmm.
and you know there uh, in Iraq from Iraq to USA, I have to maybe take many plane
Yeah.
to reach there, okay, to the airport. So I have like a layover, and it was like the first time for me actually. And so I don't know, and was my English was not so good at that time actually for 1 year, I think, yeah, 1 year now.
Uh-huh.
And the layover time between plan when I in the between like I was in New Jersey, from New Jersey to Turkey. So when I
Mm.
went to Oklahoma, so from Oklahoma to New Jersey, and from New Jersey to Turkey airport. So
Wow.
at New Jersey, and I had like a layover time about maybe uh, 3 hours, I think, or four.
Hmm.
I don't know if this time is enough for me or not, but I wanted to see like New York City or something like this
Oh
because
my gosh! Wow.
yeah. I have this crazy idea in my mind.
Yeah.
I so they had there in the airport they have like a train that take the people, maybe they want to see some cities there near city.
Right.
So New Jersey, I'll take the train there, and I went to New York City. It was like a half hour in train. So I went there and I walk with my friend, of course, and see some cities. And it was like the first time, and it was really happy for me, happy moment.
Nice.
And then I came back by train. Actually, I asked a lot when I went.
Good.
I didn't the system there. It was like it's really big difference between my country and USA. USA is like a big country, and there are a lot of like system train underground. So
Yeah.
it's really huge shocked for me. But at least I tried that and I get it. And like you can say, I'm a risk taker and come back to the airport and take the plan again to Turkey. Yeah, that's it.
Wow. Yeah, and you had enough time to do that. That's great.
Yeah, I had enough time.
All right. What about you, Alexandra? What do you think of yourself as a risk taker or a cautious person?
It depends. I think I'm a risk taker. I think everything is good in moderation.
Okay.
So as for some extreme circumstances,
Yeah.
I don't know, like when like, you know, I've met several people. I've heard, I came across several people. I've met several people who are like, for example, are very bold,
Mm-hmm.
and to extreme extent, to extreme degree, and it's expressed by the way how they live. I mean, like, for example, when people travel, yes, and like they travel with a small amount of money. They don't care about it. They can sleep, I don't know, literally under the bridge.
Yeah.
Such kind of travelers. I mean, maybe romantic travelers.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
who don't, and no, I won't say that I'm like this. I prefer comfort.
Yeah.
And I prefer to think about essential things in advance.
Yeah.
Because for me, it's very important, especially when you're traveling. But I wouldn't say that I am a very, very cautious person. I mean, for example, when it comes to getting acquainted with people, and I'm again, it's not like I'm a risk taker. I don't know. Risk taker is it's these are very on different
levels. Yeah.
Different levels. Yes. So I mean, I wouldn't say that I'm a risk taker, but for example, when it comes to meeting with people, I'm not that cautious. I tend to trust people, and I tend to be open with people, and especially if it's a representative of a different culture. So when I was in the United States, I tried to talk to. I did not avoid people. I tried to talk. I was very interested in people, and like I was not afraid of going to some not very safe neighborhoods, for example. Simply because I was curious.
Curious, yeah. You wanted to know.
Because you know that New York has it has a very vast territory, has lots of boroughs, and I lived in Manhattan. But Manhattan is a very, very safe place. But I went for a walk. I visited lots of other places which were not that safe. But I was just curious how people live. What do they do? I didn't want to stay just as a tourist. I wanted to see the real life. So maybe in some way I am a risk taker because there's still stays some risk, you know, because when you are in a different country and you are a complete foreigner, there is some risk. But you know, something in the middle.
Yeah.
But I definitely I'm not that risk taker. Like I definitely wouldn't go to a casino and have a great stake on zero, for example. Never. No.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're bringing up the finer points of like a risk taker. Certainly, you know, some people would say like flying is taking a risk, or traveling, or going to a new country, or you know, trying a public speaking or something. You're taking a risk, maybe because you might lose something. You might, when you take a risk, sometimes you might lose money, like if you're gambling or you know betting, or you're investing in a company or in a stock or something. You could lose some money. You take a risk. You could take a risk with your health, you know, and your well-being if you do certain types of activities. So yeah, all different types of things could be potential risks. So yeah, interesting. Okay, Alex, what do you think?
When I was a student, I acted like a risk taker person. I enjoyed, for example, skiing in dangerous places where normally people didn't ski.
Yeah.
With my friends, we drove.
You drove fast, maybe? Or
Yes,
what?
yes.
Yeah.
We drove fast, and at night after nightclubs and so on. But now I realized when I become a little bit older, and when you have a family and you have a lot of responsibilities, so now I don't think that I'm risk taker. I'm more likely a cautious person. So. For example, when we have first snow in Russia, and my tires they don't prepared for winter season, I prefer not take my car and to go in subway or public transport because it is too risky to
drive. Yeah.
Yeah, to drive and to damage a car or someone else. So it depends, and as previous Alexandra said, it depends on situation. So if it is too dangerous, something switches inside you, and you could really take a risk. But in most cases, no. Now I'm not risk taker person.
Yeah. This is a picture of us driving. You're driving too fast.
Yeah, exactly the same.
Yeah.
You're driving.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good point too. You know, when you become a parent, then I think some of these things that you used to do that were kind of risky, you stop doing because you realize the risk and you don't want to take unnecessary risks, like of getting hurt or injured or something. Yeah, because of your kids. Sure. Yeah. Yeah, after I had kids, for a long time I didn't even want to fly. Now I have flown and I'm okay, but I was like, what if I die? Yeah. Okay, Yuki, what about you? Do you like to take risks
Peop-
with your
people
potato
often-
chips? Maybe taking a risk drinking all that soda.
I think risk taker don't enjoy just eating potato chips, watching television. I don't understand why people can enjoy driving too fast or jumping from high position like a bungee jump. I'm not such a type. I'm quite coward, and I cannot get over my timidity.
Yeah.
So but often people called me risk taker because I have lived here, quite wild country, far from
Far from Japan?
mother country.
Yeah.
But it is not true. I'm very, very coward. But before, when I was child, I think I was quite brave man. I remember my first date with my favorite girl when I was school children, high school student.
When you were a teenager. Yeah.
Yeah, I was teenager. I was succeeded to go out on a date with my favorite girl. It was good, but my selection of dating place is not so good. We went to attraction.
Yeah.
Attraction park, and we ride on the jet coaster, a roller coaster. And she really liked to ride on the jet coaster. She enjoyed the thrill of speed. But I get to unfortunately I got to feel bad and I vomited.
Oh no!
So after that, we break up.
You broke up, yeah.
Broke up, and after that, I became quite coward and quite cautious to take action. So
to take action, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's part of the risky is like whether or not you're going to be able to handle if it doesn't work out. You know, that's the risk you run. We say it's either going to work or not. So yeah. Yeah.
That's why I selected my wife, quite a brave-hearted woman, as a wife.
Yeah. Interesting. Well, I know that you have had you have taken risks, Yuki, because I know that I've heard you talk about your travels and traveling to other countries and living in a new country, and all of that is risky.
Yes. Sure. Yes, it's quite risky thing too, but I don't know why it's taken place. Maybe I'm just faithful to my desire. I just wanted from bottom of my heart, wanted to learn Russian and know Russian culture. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's one thing that helps us to go through risky stuff sometimes is a strong desire. So if your desire is really strong, you might make, take risky risks, I guess, take risks,
Yes.
or make risky choices, but you keep going because you really have a strong desire. Raul, what about you? Do you think you're a risk taker or more cautious?
Okay, a risk taker in one way, but another way I know I really cautious, and it depends on the situation. For example, I would like to travel alone. For the last 5 years, I went to USA alone for 1 month, to Scotland, to Morocco, and even to Mexico. Yes, in places that they are not really, or there is not really safe. And I maybe sometimes I take a risk, but I enjoy a lot when I travel alone, because you meet a lot of people. You need to meet people and to talk with them, and try to establish a conversation, or ask for situation. But another way, for example, about my life, in some situations I have to make up my mind about important things, and that maybe it's saying my life in one way or in another way, and it's different, and I have to decide cautious about the situation. But for example, I would like to fix a lot of things, a lot of electronics stuff. I even pay for broker, or for other electronic stuff, and try to repair only with internet, with no notion. Yes, yes, and sometimes I lost the money. But it's the best situation.
Yeah.
I take risks, or take risks only in travel. Maybe I like travel alone.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, another type of risk taking is like that, kind of investing your time and your energy into something that may or may not pay off. Sometimes we say that, like, you're not sure if what you're doing is going to bring you some kind of reward or financial reward or something, and you do it anyways, and you take a risk to see what happens. All right. Okay, let's see. I think we have time to answer this one. If everybody uses about 2 minutes or so to use to explain your answer. But if you could wake up tomorrow speaking another language fluently, besides English, and of course besides your native language, which you already speak fluently, which one would it be and why? So, Roa, what other language in this world would you like to wake up speaking fluently tomorrow?
Okay, besides English, that I would to be good in speaking it. I would learn French.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, because I studied it 2 years in secondary school, and then stopped. So I would continue. I would study it again.
Yeah. Well, actually, in this scenario, you're going to wake up and just be fluent already. So you don't have to study it anymore.
Yes. Sorry, yes.
Magic pill.
I have a friend wake up one day and spoke Syrian slang. Yes.
Whoa. That's wild.
Yeah.
I have some of my Brazilian students. They showed me this video a while back where there's a Brazilian guy who supposedly while he slept, he had people teaching him languages, and apparently he was fluent in English, German, and Japanese, and he could barely read or write in Portuguese, I think, which is his native language, and people verified it. It was true. He was fluent in these languages that he never had studied. So it's kind of kind of wild. Mustafa, what about you? What language would you like to wake up speaking tomorrow?
Oh, tomorrow I would like maybe to select maybe Japanese because your question is beside English, so I am already learning English.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll select like Japanese language or even Chinese. Japanese or Chinese. This is about this country because you know the English language is talked in America and maybe some in Europe, and here in our country, Arabic country, Middle East, I'm talking already Arabic. So it's only about the side Chinese, Japanese. I don't talk this language, so maybe this is offer is very good for me. But you know, teacher, it's different from if you were asking me what language you want to learn after English. If that question is, I will answer. I would like to learn Spanish.
Spanish. Oh,
Yeah.
Nice. Well, you can do that here on Verbling too. We have Spanish classes. Okay, Alexandra, what about you? Tomorrow morning you wake up, you automatically are fluent in what language?
First, I wanted to say German.
Yes, but
then I logically thought that German, maybe I don't speak fluent, I don't know it as well as English, but I still can communicate in German, and which means I'm losing the opportunity of knowing a completely different language.
Exactly.
I'm switching from German to I don't know which one.
Yeah.
I've never thought about it because in this sense I'm trying to be practical.
Yes.
And I think knowing English, German, and Russian are more than enough in modern world. So, but maybe I don't know. Maybe Afrikaans.
Something completely different. Yeah.
Or maybe maybe something Latin, Greek is very interesting because then you can read Iliada or something like this in the original version. You don't need to translate something like because if you have this ability, why not?
Yeah.
I think it's interesting.
Why not? Okay, interesting. Yeah, that would help you with a lot of other ones too. Greek.
Yeah.
Latin. Okay, Alex, what about you?
I would choose Chinese language. The first reason is that it is a language has nice characters, nice letters.
Yeah, it does.
And another reason that a lot of people, 2 billion or something, speak, and every big city has his own Chinatown. So
That's true.
it is possible to speak on Chinese in any country, I think. And another reason is that there is a shortage on the job market for people who knows Chinese, for example, here even in Russian. And it is possible to build a good career and make a lot of money if you know several languages, and one of them Chinese.
Yeah, that's certainly a trend. Learning here, people are starting to learn Mandarin, Chinese.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yuki, what about you?
Besides English, now I have been studying also Bulgarian and Korean. Yes.
Why? Just for fun or for a reason?
Just for fun, and I like these countries' culture and people's nature. So, but I don't think I don't want to be a fluent speaker of these language suddenly, because I think the most interesting thing is the process. I enjoy the process of learning. So if I could wake up tomorrow speaking another language fluently, I could select Chinese. Yes, Chinese.
Chinese.
Yes, there are a lot of Chinese speakers, so there are great opportunity to communicate with them.
Yeah, lots of Chinese speakers throughout the world, actually. Like Alex said, Chinatown in most cities.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, Raul, what about you?
Yeah, I have to choose. Maybe I choose France because there are a lot of places who's speaking the language, and the other reason is because the French is the language of love. It's so interesting.
Speak the language of love.
Yeah, I like to improve my French. I have French people, but I don't have the fluently to talk with them because I now concentrating in my English. I want to improve my English, and maybe when I finish my studies in English, I try with friends. But for me, it's maybe after Mandarin, English and Mandarin, maybe it's the Spanish. The four languages.
You already have that.
Yes, yeah, I know the Spain. But it is the four language in the world. I'm not sure, but I would like to improve also French.
Have you been to France before?
No, I never been in France before. I met French people in Edinburgh. I have a good friend, but we usually communicate in English when I talk with him.
Yeah.
And I would like to maybe.
Well, you're pretty close.
Yes, pretty close. Maybe before the Christmas day, I gone to Nantes to visit one friend of mine there.
Hey. Yeah.
Yes.
That's what you guys are lucky in Europe to live close to lots of different countries with different cultures and languages. Here, if I travel, in my car or by plane, even for 5 hours, I'm still in the same country.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. But I can go to New York or San Francisco, and they have a lot of languages that people speak there, so it's cool to go to places like that. Okay, we only have 1 minute, so this is the lightning round. The last question, quickly. What is your favorite kind of weather? Roa.
I like winter.
Winter in Egypt.
Yes, winter in Egypt.
Which means cooler weather, but not cold.
Okay, cold, and especially and especially if there is snow.
Oh, okay. You want snow. All right. Okay. Mustafa, what is your favorite kind of weather?
I prefer cloudy, rainy, thunderstorm.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. And Alexandra?
Summer, only summer.
Which means the sun.
Summer.
Okay, Alex.
I prefer sunny, warm weather, not very hot, about 20-25 degrees.
Okay, nice. And Yuki?
I like rainy season. Maybe because I'm regional. But rainy season in Japan is beautiful.
Okay. And Raul?
Okay, I prefer maybe summer, but I like that the season was separated. What, for example, winter cold, summer hot, spring so green, all the countryside. On the autumn, the leaves down. For me, it's important. If I have to choose only one, maybe the summer.
Summer. Okay, good. Okay, guys. Well, we used up our hour, so I'll let you go. But thanks for coming to class, and I hope you guys have a good weekend.
Thank you.
Take care, everybody.
Enjoy your weekend too.
Thank you. Take care.
Thank you for